continued. Thank you, Madam Secretary.
Thank you so much. And look forward to connecting with your office specifically on the specialty crops.
Now please recognize the gentleman from Tennessee, Dr. DesJarlais, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chairman, and thank you, Secretary Rollins, for being here today. Farmers across Tennessee and the nation want America to be healthy and are a critical part of the solution, but are also very concerned about the Make America Healthy Again Commission's report's potential implications on the agriculture industry, specifically relating to pesticides and herbicides. Unfortunately, the report sows seeds of doubt about our food system and the hardworking farmers who feed the planet. On top of that, outside USDA's participation on the Commission, our boots-on-the-ground farmers weren't included in the development of the report. Do you have plans to remedy this and make certain farmers are not only included but are at the center of the discussion and decisions moving forward?
My commitment is just that, and I have worked and have been unequivocal on the record how important these crop protection programs are, pesticides specifically, glyphosate and others more specifically, and the President has as well. So we will continue that. There's no doubt that we could do better on the next report, and my commitment is to do everything I can to ensure that our ag community is better represented.
Well, I know that'll make Tennessee Farm Bureau very happy, as well as many other farm bureaus and farmers, so thank you for that. There's probably no industry with more uncertainty than agriculture, but there is one certainty in this committee: there will always be vigorous and lively debate over the SNAP program. And I've been trying to get answers to a question for years now about SNAP eligibility for non-citizens. And your USDA manual has a list of 15 criteria for non-citizen groups, such as refugees, individuals granted asylum, Cuban and Haitian entrants, all children under 18. So we're often told that it's very difficult to be a recipient of SNAP if you're not a legal citizen, but according to USDA's own policy, that would appear that that's not necessarily the case. A number that we hear, and I'm sure it's a moving target, is about 42 million Americans are on SNAP. Is that still a good number?
That's the correct number.
Okay, and can you tell me roughly what percentage of non-American citizens are on the SNAP program?
Well, it should be zero. If it's not, we're moving that direction. About a month ago, we put out a very significant statement on this. This is news to me. We are running it down right now, and we'll circle back.
Okay, well, I'm sure that you can see the copy of the eligibility, and it's immediate eligibility with no waiting period for the group, and there's 15. I didn't read them all, but I guess I just want to know where that money comes from, because we have to create a farm bill. I'm an advocate of the SNAP program. When I bring this up, people think I'm anti-SNAP. That's not true. Don't want anyone to go hungry. I want everybody who needs to be fed to be fed. You know, I think one issue we've argued over during reconciliation was able-bodied people who can work with many exceptions, and I think it was misrepresented of who those people were, because we make it pretty clear that if you're disabled, if you're pregnant mother, if you have young children, if you're elderly, you know, this doesn't apply to you. But it's an issue that is pretty well received across all political spectrums, whether you're Democrat, Independent, or Republican. Roughly about 80% of all those groups think that able-bodied people who can work should work, and I hope that that's something we can get in the Farm Bill. But I would actually like to see a number: if all children under 18 that are in this country illegally, and we had 20 million people cross the border in the past 4 years, I don't know what, maybe 25% were under 18. According to these guidelines, they are eligible without a waiting period on SNAP. So I would really like to get some clarity as we write a farm bill and try to budget for the nutrition program, you know, just what part of the pie that consumes.
Sir, I'm told that that language you're reading is congressional language out of the congressional statute. So that is something that would need to be fixed by this body. But we are obviously looking at it, and certainly within our own USDA, ensuring that American taxpayer dollars support Americans.
And I would like to think that most people would like to see their American tax dollars go to American citizens, and then if there is some other solution to deal with the immigration problem we now face, then we need to know what that is, but we need to know what those numbers are as we plan our farm bill. So
One other thing I think is important, just because this is such an important conversation, is that we did ask for the first time of any Republican or Democrat USDA for the exact data that you are asking for from the states, because the states are implementing this. So hopefully we will for the first time be able to answer that
thank you,
question.
Madam Secretary.